Hey y'all, welcome back. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Peace and self-love to you. I hope you all are doing well. It's a misty Monday morning. What is it? Cinco de Mayo. Okay, Luna. Let me see where the moon is right now since we're talking about Luna. Monday. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect us and allow us to see and allow us to be is what I wanted to say. Okay? Interesting. So it looks like we're in Leo. First quarter, 60%. All right. So I hope everyone's having a beautiful day, a beautiful Monday morning, or whenever you find this reading. Okay. So I haven't gotten a title yet, but I guess I feel like I need to move on into this reading because of this moving on. Because someone has changed their mind, or a situation is clearing up, or you're moving past some sort of foolish, reckless, poor judgment in the past, possibly, or it could be with another individual. We're looking at, of course, the Fool, which does represent Aries energy, but it is in reverse. Um, it could mean that you need to be cautious about a decision, not to be too impulsive about it. I do have the Knight of Wands here in the upright, which is a lot of energy, a lot of passion, embracing a challenge, in pursuit of new ideas, being enthusiastic, and also having confidence. With that being said, I also have representing the Knight of Wands is someone could be avoiding responsibility, or you could just be letting go of control. I don't know. There could be another energy here who may have a different perspective. Someone may feel like you're stingy, or you may feel someone else is stingy. Someone could be materialistic or have a fear of poverty. But this also could representing letting go of control of that energy, or someone letting control, you letting someone, severing the ties between this if someone else is doing this to you. So you have to put the energy where it resonates. I don't know. But that's what I have here. And it's a little off. I mean, something's not matching up. You could also feel like maybe you've missed an opportunity, or maybe you just made some poor judgment in the past, or you could have been just being reluctant to embrace something new. I'm getting a overall positive energy, even with the tower being here, which I feel like is a personal transformation here. And I don't know, you could be uncomfortable about a truth, your truth, someone else's truth. Someone else may be uncomfortable about your own truth. Um, this is the season, this is the reason, and someone is moving on to, build a solid foundation, which is the opposite of this Four of Pentacles in reverse. But you may have to let something go. Death and rebirth, okay? I also have the Six of Swords energy here, which is moving on, leaving behind the past troubles, embarking on a journey toward healing and growth. So we'll see how deep this goes and see exactly what's going on. As above, so below, like I said. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already. I wanted to say think before you speak, or think before you move, or do something. Maybe take your time here. You could be in a rush. Now I have Ten of Swords representing this full energy in reverse. So this is some sort of backstabbing energy. Maybe you've experienced some sort of failure here recently. It could have been someone betraying you, or maybe you feel like you betrayed yourself in some way, a disaster that brings you to your knees, which is interesting. Maybe somebody resisted a tower or some sort of divine intervention. However, you should be mindful of not making yourself into a martyr because of it. Okay? So no feeling sorry for yourself. So this may have been something that you have done, or someone intentionally done. This card means that you've hit rock bottom. From here on out, there's nowhere else to go but up. Okay. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. It looks like it may turn out that way. We also have the Hermit Virgo energy representing the Fool in reverse. It shows that you're taking a break from everyday life to draw your energy and your attention inward and to find the answers that you seek. Okay, good deal. You'll find these answers, of course, deep within your soul. You realize that your most profound sense of truth and knowledge is within yourself and not outside in the distractions of the world. Okay, Six of Swords is in your mind, is moving on, changing course, heading towards possibly some mystery or taking a break and enjoying nature, letting Mother Earth wrap her arms around you, child. All right, so with this Knight of Wands energy, this is giving me Emperor energy, which could be masculine or feminine, but more of a masculine energy, but not completely grounded. Or it could just be letting go of responsibility or a need to, or this could be your passion to want to go on and float on, okay? That's above so below, that's what the info is out. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect and allow me to see as we be, okay? So with the Tower energy, I'm getting eight of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in the upright. All right, so in reverse, the Eight of Wands represents delays in a tower, some sort of obstacle to overcome, or waiting for a door to open up to some happiness, a celebration. The Ten of Cups is the whole kit and caboodle is happiness, joy, harmonious family environments. It can also mean some sort of deeply satisfying romantic relationship. Okay. Outside of interpersonal relationships, you're being true to yourself here. Looks like having established a clear set of personal values and adjusting your life accordingly with the Three of Pentacles. So what was the delay? Was somebody holding something up, some sort of intervention? The Ten of Wands in reverse, please. Is it the Ten of Wands? No, it's the Eight of Wands in reverse. We do have the Ten of Wands in reverse, too. So that's like somebody letting go or some lack of energy. Now, the Ten of Pentacles. Well, holy moly. What in the world? So there have been some sort of delay in the establishment of wealth or your success that you've seen or someone has seen, or you may have been holding yourself back. I'm not going to always blame it on others. Yeah, with Six of Swords, Page of Swords energy, there could have been some hidden energy, cloaked energy. You could have cloaked yourself. You could be hiding, keeping things on the low, but continuing to work hard, but not really, maybe it just doesn't look that way to others, okay, that you're doing anything hard. So the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords are here together. Curiosity, energy, enthusiasm, moving on, ideas, a new energy of projects. You may experience some conflict as you go, but your ability to reason, communication skills, and intuition will guide you along the way. Yeah. So something about support, maybe there was a lack of support. This could have made a delay, or this delay could be in the future. I don't know. I feel like this is all current energy here. So you do have support and here at this channel, on this platform. So I don't know where else you may be seeking some sort of support, but you have it here, okay? And the answer is yes. If you were looking for a yes or no answer, what's the Knight of Wands energy? I keep wanting to flip these over. Chaos. Something's not someone's fault. Someone may feel like they're in trouble for chaos. It could just be with the Tower energy here setting so close. I don't know if someone's really close to something, or yeah, Three of Pentacles once again, a collaboration, skill, teamwork, encouragement. This maybe has caused a tower or has pushed something forward. Let your skills and capabilities shine. But remember that your fate is currently tied to others. Okay, so wow, that clears up a lot. Somebody's in an energy of revenge, looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Let's get some tea on this. Child. Somebody don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be fulfilled. They don't want you to transform something here. They don't want to transform your... This is like a feminine bloodline I'm looking at. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You could be single or wanting to remain single or just completely, in charge of your own guidance, your own spirituality. Mama didn't raise no fool. That's what I heard. 10:10 on the clock. As I look up, okay? Give me the Ten of Swords and the Hermit energy, Virgo, Aries. So you could have maybe fire in the South Node, or someone could have fire in the South Node. So what would they have? Air in the air in the North Node. But you could have investigated someone here, or investigated. Someone could have tried to end your shine, or try to maybe get you fired or thrown off of some sort of collaboration or group activity. Okay, someone. Yeah, there was some sort of corruption going on here. This fool could be like a leader or your boss or somebody who is in charge. It could literally be an Aries. Someone's got some sort of revenge out or had this out here in the recent past. What is this fool in reverse with the Hermit and the Ten of Swords? Memories. Okay, so past history, past life maybe. Recent past, reminiscing, dwelling on some bittersweet memories. What? A lighthouse. A symbol of hope, a watchful sentinel. So maybe this is someone who's passed on, okay? There could have been some sort of painful ending. Something could have happened to this Aries, okay? You could be thinking about this Aries, or there's some sort of symbol of hope, or something may have happened in the elevation or some sort of transition between your ascension. So this is a memory, whether it's good or bad. Maybe somebody was, someone may have passed on that sought some sort of revenge or retaliation, possibly while they were still here on Earth, and could possibly, I don't know if you're tapped into that energy, if you believe in that. Ten of Swords, bottoming out, but the Hermit investigating past history, past life history. Yeah, we're going to dig into that a little deeper. What about this chaos with the collaboration and the Knight of Wands energy, passion, a new beginning, trying something new, starting over, going in a different direction? Somebody's going back to the past, though, to bring some sort of chaos, or to revisit bringing up. Maybe somebody else here on this earth still wants to keep bringing up something that is dead and buried to stop your elevation, or maybe they want to put it in your memory with the Eight of Wands. Someone could be projecting, but the energy is blocked. Okay, possibly by a group of people, your soul tribe, possibly by prayers. Okay, with the collaboration, someone's drained. They're just talking shit about a new beginning. We're just reflecting on possibly going back and getting some revenge that they think that you owe them. Okay, something you owe them. Okay, with the Tower energy, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles. What is that? And the what wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse, some blocked. You could be protected from this tower, whatever disaster could be going on. It could leave you untouchable here. Someone could find this very sexy, okay, very attractive. Let me see here. Romantic love affair, secret lover, somebody you may not know about, or somebody just has some sort of strong emotion, strong love, a lot of happiness. Maybe they want to come together, establish some sort of wealth or success, possibly a business. I don't know if someone feels like either you've been misunderstood or they made some sort of mistake. Someone could feel like they're a victim. Or maybe they feel like you're a victim, okay, or some lost soul. I don't know. What am I getting with this mistake? Moving on. Thank you. Next. Maybe it's a mistake to trust a romantic love affair because it wasn't real. Or this is why you blocked off this communication with this romantic love affair. Maybe realize they just want some sex, okay? Maybe they're confused at this time. Could be a water sign, air sign, infinite universe, cloud formation. So somebody's come up, dreamt up some sort of fantasy or thought in their mind about you. Or they are dreaming about this situation. Give me the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. This could be the first house and energy or whatever your happiness hater. Somebody's hiding their feelings. Somebody's hiding their thoughts about you. Okay. Maybe they're curious about your money or some sort of savings, possibly a loan or credit. Somebody's got money on the brain. Oh, child, y'all really don't even know how much at the bottom of the barrel the money goes in the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you've drawn a line. You said enough is enough. Financial institution. Maybe somebody works at a bank. Somebody who cannot. Maybe somebody knows about your bank account. I don't know. They know something about some money, or they're trying to. Or you drawn a line at that. You're not a financial institution. You're not a savings and loan credit. You are someone to be invested in. Okay, as opposed so below. So, oh wow. I didn't want to pull this other card, but peace is in the middle of this, and someone's still stuck on money. Financial center, stock market, business district. The Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, it could represent a lot of money, and then the peace is here in the middle of it. So maybe somebody's hating on your happiness, and it looks like you're very wealthy, or you will soon be. Okay. Someone may have felt it was a mistake to drag you along or to play games with your heart, to get some sort of sex fix, okay? Maybe they don't realize you're moving on. What's the moving on? Thank you, next. What is that? Not ready to get started. Plans aren't fully formed. Okay, yeah. So, like I said the other day, somebody doesn't have plans. They don't have any plans, any future plans with their life, with their establishment, or how they're going to establish some sort of wealth for their own. They're just going to hate on you and try to interrupt your peace, to destroy your finances, or to attach themselves to it. I don't know. What's the mistake? What's the mistake? Victim, lost soul energy. Don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. So someone could be in this tower energy. This could be Scorpio, Aries energy once again. I got both energies, like it keeps coming up. Scorpio and Aries. Okay. What's moving on? Someone could gamble. Someone took a risk on something feeling right, or giving some sort of good vibe, or someone, maybe you thought you were aligned with someone's values. Your values are not aligned. The sky, infinite universe, with no solid plans, no practicality. This is what you're moving on from. And they hate it because they feel like you're moving on to something solid. Once again, stability. Losing part of yourself, missing pieces, gone away. So I feel like you thought that this was an alignment, or somebody thought that you guys were aligned, but it's not so. Okay, so let me get the happiness hater, the peace. Somebody hates your peace. They hate your balance. Even if you are going through any sort of financial issues right now, this is all someone's concerned about. Maybe this is what you've been concerned about in the past, or maybe you need to be concerned about it, or you could just be getting everything together, okay? What is this over here with this happiness hater, peace, financial center, boundaries, no, cold shoulder? You've frozen it. You've frozen this situation over here with this sex fixer, or somebody who just wants to engage in some sort of, just a lot of root chakra energy. What's the revenge? Looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Heavy energy, blocked, weighed down by worry. Okay. But you're over here making a splash and diving deep into your life and going with the flow. Your life is flowing easily, even if, no matter what it looks like to anyone else, it doesn't matter. Let me get a time oracle for this, for the collective, as above, so below. Okay, so we're dealing with transformations here. Um, of course, you, and then this others just, being reckless in their judgments towards you and how they treated you, and, being scared to try new things, and to grow and heal. I mean, I can imagine still being stuck in all of that sadness and depression and feeling guilty and wanting what everybody else is having and not even understanding the things that people go through to get what they want, but also not understanding that they is the state of mind that you're in. Someone may have had hard times. They may not have had the easiest. They may have been born with a lot, but their mind is stable enough for them to pursue and get the things that make them happy. That's what I looked at happy people as an inspiration. um, because it's not that I ever had a lack of material things. It just never was really that satisfying. Maybe for a minute while you're buying stuff, it's satisfying, but then what? Okay, and then when you really need money, you really need the cash to move around, just to go see a different spot, just to look at a different tree. Sometimes you need money to do it. It depends on how far you want to go away, or you can just, move over to the next block and look at that tree. No, it's just not as important as we put, the importance we put on money and material things is not way up there like that. Your peace of mind, making good judgments, establishing your own values, your own laws, your own rules, what you will and what you won't do, setting your boundaries about money, finances, material things, how you share, how you give, how you accept, how you remain open to positivity with still protecting yourself. Okay, like I said, boundaries. That's what's important. And once we start to realize that, we'll see how many opportunities that we have to get the material things, or even to create the material things out of thin air. Okay, you can build whatever you want. You have to accept where you are and be grateful for what you have and go from there. Nobody has more or less in the physical, because that's all relative. Okay, to whatever it is your heart desires. But put your hands to work, put your mind to work, open up your heart, and just get to getting. Just get to getting your dreams, making your dreams come true. That's what it is. It's not sitting around waiting or trying to figure out how to take away someone else's progress. But see, that's why the issues come in, where people's emotions get turned off because they don't want to see anybody else move forward. But I promise you, if you just take your mind off of someone else and just put it on your own, open up your own third eye, think about what you want, do an inside investigation, and figure it out. There's so much out here, so much knowledge you don't even have to pay for. It's all available. Act as if what you do does make a difference, because it does. If you were feeling, a little reckless, we all do it. We all get reckless, but now we know better, so we're going to do better. William James, that's a quote from William James. I'm not sure who that is, but act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. You hold an extroverted, thoughtful, and distinctive nature. Re-examine previous concepts and refine plans that still ignite your passion. Embark on a fresh endeavor, something new, that promises a more promising tomorrow. Stay true to your path. Be you. You can take inspiration, but make it your own. Follow your instincts and stand firm against those who might disturb your peace. Whoever's over here hating on your happiness, set boundaries. Keep them out of your energy. Even if they're offering you money, you maybe need to think about it. You got your own. I just know you do. You have a wealth of whatever it is you need within. Stand against those who disturb your peace. Put in extra effort, and the outcomes you achieve will be outstanding. Conduct yourself as if your actions have a significant impact, because they do, all on you, which affects others too. Let me go so I can stop rhyming. I love y'all. See you later.